forever. Together.
Solo Sikoa lifting Cody Rhodes up. Spear from Roman. Cover. Hook to the leg. Cody somehow survives.
Are you kidding me?
And an attitude adjustment.
The Tribal Chief has been dropped.
And now John Cena with Solo Sikoa and through the announce table.
Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on.
You gotta be kidding me.
The final boss is at WrestleMania.
from WrestleMania over a decade ago.
Now this is a WrestleMania moment.
Rock and Cena face to face, feeding off the electricity of this crowd.
This is absolutely surreal. The final boss strikes, and Cena is down.
And now The Rock taking off the Mama Rhodes weight belt, and he's going to use it against Cody.
What? Oh. No way. No way. Guys, what is going on here? We know that music all too well, but
it's Seth Rollins, and a Superman punch by Reigns intercepts Rollins, who's out here in the old Shield gear. Undertaker's in the ring!
Oh my gosh! The great...
Undertaker with the Rock! Choke slam! The Undertaker!
Roman has never forgotten and has never forgiven.
Roman Reigns setting up, looking for the spear to put Cody away.
No! Cody catches Roman. Crossroads.
And another crossroads!
Looking for the trifecta now!
Finish the story!
Everybody seems to think that WrestleMania 40 was the night the bloodline ended. But anyone who knows us knows that it's going to take more than one bad night to bring us down. If anything, we're just getting started.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as special counsel and the wise man to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, the undisputed, uncontroverted, in a family that specialized in brute force over the years. Perhaps no one better personified this than Rodney Anoa'i, nephew to the Wild Samoans, better known to the WWE Universe as the mighty Yokozuna.
a title coveted by legends and
Michael Cole alongside Byron Saxton and Corey Graves, emanating from King of the Ring, 1993. Yokozuna is fuming over his embarrassing WrestleMania loss to Hulk Hogan. Now, Yokozuna has got to reclaim the WWE Championship and wipe Hulkamania off the map.
Indeed, the last time these two shared a ring, it was disastrous for Yokozuna. Mr. Fuji issued a challenge to Hogan on behalf of his client. And 22 seconds later, Hogan was the new WWE Champion.
But that night was mired in controversy as Yokozuna had just been to battle with Bret Hart to win the title. This is going to answer a lot of questions from WrestleMania 9. This is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan, and we're going to find out who's the true champion.
Hulk Hogan, a five-time champion now. This is his first title defense.
The Hulkster has spent the last 2 months in Hollywood due to prior commitments, but you've got to understand that Hulk never expected to be WWE Champion coming out of WrestleMania.
Well, now that Hogan has emerged from his paradise, the gravity of this situation with Yokozuna is going to hit him like thunder.
Picked up and being carried around now. And a message sent there, letting the champion know the kid gloves are off. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea. That'll turn your lights out.
We know the sold-out crowd here in Dayton is firmly behind the Hulkster. Hogan is relying on the fans. He wants to hear them cheer. He wants to draw strength from all of them.
But Yokozuna is completely focused. He has not taken his eyes off Hogan since the bell rang. He is ready, believe me.
There's non-stop blows.
This is an event of international magnitude. Byron, photographers from around the world, including a large contingent from Japan, are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
A lot of pressure on the former champion. There is no way Mr. Fuji and Yokozuna can return to Japan and lose face.
And the Hulkster may have some...
Oh, no. Bear hug of pride. This is not...
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Now, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Well, that opens the door for Hogan. Fez press! Fez press! Fez press!
The champ just striking at will. Merciless display towards the challenger.
Bombastic claims coming out of both camps coming into this one, gentlemen.
Hogan has claimed in interviews that he will slam Yokozuna's carcass straight through the ring so hard that it will cause a worldwide earthquake.
Meanwhile, Yokozuna has kept his comments brief, saying, quote, Hulkamania will die. Hogan, you're going down.
We'll see which man's predictions come to fruition as this match rolls on.
Answer after answer for each other's offense. What a display here. Counters on both sides. One counter met by another.
Uh-oh. Headbutt. The pin for the championship. He's able to kick out before two.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan. And he gets directed into the corner.
There it is. Reversal. Yoko now. Belly to belly. Oh, no, 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 no. A big splash.
Yokozuna demonstrating his full power. Hogan's in trouble. Hooked up. Nothing fancy there. Spinning Uranagi. An overbearing assault on Hogan now. Yokozuna making Hogan regret. Oh, shocking inside cradle.
Small packages could be it. The kick out at only one. All the punishment he's taken, and yet he's still in this match.
Scrape to the face to finish it off. Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt.
Boom.
Oh. Heading up to the top turnbuckle.
Staggering back up. Maybe to a foregone
Sky high.
boot. Quite the battle brewing here between Hogan and Yokozuna.
This is exactly what the crowd wanted to see back at WrestleMania.
Oh, and he stops that offense.
Punishing boot. Hogan's hanging in there, bringing the fight to Yokozuna.
As we've seen so often in the past, Hogan is ready for any giant. Belly to belly. Vicious. Hulk Hogan, Yokozuna, two giants who will not stay down.
And they are fighting for the greatest prize in our sport. Agonizing.
Working to neutralize that arm. The Hulkster continues to survive.
Momentum is really on Yokozuna's side.
Yokozuna taking the fight to Hulk Hogan. The Hulkster's rocked.
A big leg drop by Yoko.
There's that agility and ruthlessness on display from the Hall of Famer.
That kind of combination is why Yokozuna is so unique, even among big men.
Blocked the effort and cut them off with a shot to the gut.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Kick out after one from the challenger. Thought he had him.
You gotta be kidding me.
And here comes Hogan. Oh, drop to the mat. Hogan's in deep trouble. Maybe not.
Maybe not at all,
Here
Michael.
comes the Hulkster.
Sit down, Saxton.
I can't help it. Hulkamania's running wild. Look at the Hulkster go. Here it comes. The big boot. It's over. Leg drop.
Hulk Hogan with a bit. Here's the pin. Title could be decided. The ref not even getting to one.
Incredible resiliency.
Uh-oh, the beginning of the end.
Incoming.
Big leg drop by Hogan.
The champ with the cover. Shoulders down. Wow, just barely making it out.
I don't believe it. How did the challengers survive that?
By the skin of their teeth. And don't expect the champ to start going easy on them now.
We've seen more UFOs than people kick out against Hogan, guys. We're in uncharted waters, and frankly, so is Hogan. Unbelievable. Hogan landing some big-time moves on Yokozuna.
But can he keep the 550-pound giant down for the count? Just take a look at the WWE Universe. They know that
Yoko says this one's over.
Bonsai drop. Could that be enough to gain the title?
2 count.
And Yokozuna is once again champion.
I can't believe it.
The winner of this bout, and new WWE Champion, Yokozuna.
We have the official word. Yokozuna is indeed the new WWE Champion.
Our next chapter sees the showcase spotlight shine on an area in which the family built their legacy: tag team wrestling. Starting with the Wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, all the way through to more recent champions
One of the toughest teams in WWE history.
Nearly 600 pounds of pure savagery.
Is a tag team.
The Steiner brothers getting a tremendous ovation here in their first WrestleMania. And we'll see if they can carry on Michigan's winning ways.
And
big fight feel in Las Vegas as Gladiators face off here at WrestleMania 9.
And we are watching four men who would have been right at home inside of a Roman Coliseum. The Head Shrinkers and the Steiners are ready for a true battle.
both teams are well tipped.
He goes for the quick pin attack. And he breaks the cover.
Close to putting this one away earlier than expected.
The Head Shrinkers accompanied to ringside by Afa. But he's not the only tag team legend serving in a managerial role tonight.
That's right, Michael. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fuji earned many WWE tag titles as a wrestler. But now, he's hoping to lead Yokozuna to the WWE Championship.
And looking at all the top young talent in this ring, I see many other main event stars of the future that could follow the lineage of Yoko. Both superstars countering one move after another.
Caught in a bad spot. And took too long setting up for that maneuver. The whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match like this.
That's right. A big win at WrestleMania means a big boost in the tag division and a substantial winner's purse.
I don't think the head shrinkers concern themselves much with the financial matters, Saxton, but they are dead set on proving they're the toughest dudes around. There may be an abundance of togas in the arena today, but you're not going to see a lot of Greco-Roman wrestling out of the head shrinkers. They're just looking to hurt the Steiners.
And that actually may help Samu and Fatu here. The Steiner brothers have earned most of their wins by utilizing their amateur wrestling skill set. I can't imagine they'll get many grappling opportunities against dedicated brawlers like that.
Samu and Fatu, already some success in the tag division tonight. Could really be their coming out party.
Well, they certainly have a tradition of Old Cole. The man in their corner, Alpha, has held the WWE tag titles on 3 occasions. And he's primed to bring the head shrinkers to the top as well.
And now the tag.
What a reversal.
Oh, what a headbutt. Uh-oh.
Oh, and Scott fights back.
Tackles ruthless.
And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming. He's in excruciating pain. Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage is done. Counters to gain the advantage.
The head shrinkers and Steiners are two of the brightest young teams in WWE. But they both come to this match with a few years of experience in WCW.
The Steiner brothers earned many tag accolades in WCW, but Rick and Scott have their share of singles titles too.
Meanwhile, Samu and Fatu were... never quite able to break through before WWE. You know that has to serve as motivation for the head shrinkers tonight. Stiff headbutt. Oh, right to the throat. Ooh. Uh-oh, headbutt. Nothing fancy there.
That clearly rocked Scott a bit.
Yeah, Fatu put a little extra oomph into that one.
WrestleMania 9 shaping up to be a big night in the tag division, guys.
Indeed it is, Michael. Two great young teams competing now. And later tonight, none other than Hulk Hogan will lead the Mega Maniacs against Money Inc. for the tag team titles.
Oddsmakers in Nevada have the smart money on Hulk Hogan leaving Vegas with the gold tonight.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Scott getting worked on right now.
Seeing some high-impact offense from Samu and Fatu thus far.
I'm not sure the head shrinkers are even going for the victory. They just want to destroy the Steiners.
Scott gets waylaid.
One-handed.
Gets driven into the corner.
Uh-oh. Stops that offense from connecting.
That's a good tag.
Tag is made. Can only imagine what... Oh, my God. Not this.
Oh, yeah. Doomsday device. When you see a unit as aligned as they are, it's really incredible.
Boom. Running FTO plants him.
Nicely done.
Draped across the top rope.
Right into the ring post. What impact!
Takes their breath out. Effective counter.
Haslam set up in the corner of the ring.
Oh, look at this.
Boot right to the throat. He's absorbing a lot of damage here.
At this point in the match, I say make the tag and recover as much as you can. Chop! My goodness, is this even legal?
I don't think so. Oh, look at this ruthlessness in the bottom turnbuckle.
And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all four men in this.
And there goes Steiner sent outside the ring.
And this is what the head shrinkers do. Top-tier tag team wrestling. Steiner didn't see the tag, decided to...
Nice takedown, stack for the pin.
Turns the tables, shoulders down.
He clearly wants to dish out more punishment.
Uh-oh, headbutt.
Nothing fancy there.
And Scott with the wherewithal to counter. Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver. Clothesline, so effective. As we find ourselves surrounded by all this pageantry, do you think either of these teams is feeling the pressure of their first WrestleMania?
I can tell you that Samu and Fatu truly did not care. Alpha has turned these men into brutal fighters who simply want to destroy their opponents no matter where the fight takes place.
And as for the Steiners, we know they have big match experience, tons of amateur championship bouts in college, and some of WCW's biggest events. But even those can't hold a candle to the spectacle of WrestleMania.
From the top.
He fails to connect.
Sound suplex.
He makes the tag here.
Sidewalk slam. Almost drove him through the ring.
Before this match began, you heard the Steiners speak backstage. Scott saying, quote, "Me and my brother are going to go out with a game plan and do what we do best, and that's wrestle."
That's all well and good for the Steiner brothers, but Alpha has gone on record saying that his men are looking to tear Rick and Scott's heads off.
Some of those skills all the way up top.
From the top.
Off the mark. Heading for the top rope, looking for something big here. Look out.
Right on point. Forget about it.
Uh-oh, headbutt.
Nothing fancy there.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Planted face first.
Foot to the midsection.
In off the tag here.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. Clothesline.
He counters with a great reversal.
Oh, my God.
Oh, and a backbreaker.
Right to the spine.
The roundhouse connects.
Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
Somebody gets stymied.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
The head shrinkers and the Steiners are engaged in an epic battle.
Both teams making the Roman gladiator. Take him.
Big splash.
And the head shrinkers just might have it.
Now with the cover.
That's got to be it.
Placed against the turnbuckles. Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Cinching in the arm wringer, but
Right hand will count.
Here's the tag. Tandem offense on the horizon here. They have their opponent.
Oh, face first.
that's it. No way the Steiners come back now.
Ooh, this could be it. He could win it all here. And the head shrinkers get the win.
Here are your winners, Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
And what a huge win for the head shrinkers tonight.
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today. Now, whether he's a blue chipper, the people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention.
And here comes the #1 contender, at least for tonight, Rocky Maivia.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Making his way to the ring is the challenger from the South Pacific, weighing in at 275 pounds, Rocky Maivia.
A blue chip talent with a bright future.
On his way to defend the Intercontinental Championship, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
His opponent from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 246 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Helmsley is scheduled to face another challenger at an upcoming show this Sunday. And he's taking the risk, stepping in here against the newcomer, Rocky Maivia.
Well, you can consider it risky, you can consider it overconfident, but any way you look at it, it's a dangerous move by Helmsley to take on an athlete who has been on a real roll. Looking at the champion, I guarantee there is no doubt in their mind as to who is leaving this match with the title around their waist.
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance. Tonight in a match between our refined champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger, Rocky Maivia.
The sleeper in trouble here.
Oh, what a great counter. That'll break it up. And conspicuous by his absence is the butler of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who has been intervening in matches as of late. Who knows if he might show up?
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just another thing Maivia needs to worry about.
Rocky has bigger problems in the ring, gentlemen. Biggest match he's ever had. Live, worldwide television. He's got to have a stomach full of butterflies.
Maivia with a nice turnaround.
Pulls their opponent in.
Belly to belly.
Before this match, I was talking.
Vintage move here. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here. If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Rocky has to keep coming at the champion with big attacks until Helmsley collapses under the onslaught.
It's a bold strategy that will take everything the young Maivia's got, but you're right. It could be his best path to his first championship win. And Rocky there not showing any signs of being intimidated. Belly to belly. Is he going to do his shoulder breaker? And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart, take advantage, capitalize, and win.
Smothering offense now from Rocky.
The power of Rocky Maivia is too much for Helmsley right now.
Less and less time remaining on the count.
Delivered into the barricade.
Helmsley is putting his opponent on notice.
Back in the nick of time. Short 12 line hits its mark. From the top, the splash connects.
And give credit where it's due. Rocky Maivia is leaving nothing to the ring in pursuit of the Intercontinental Championship.
Maivia took to the sky and executed that high risk perfectly. I don't think Helmsley had that scouted at all.
Pulled in for belly to belly.
And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's tried to say, hey, young fella, we're going to do things at my pace, not yours.
Rocky, the 6'5", around 270-pound stud, just has to keep his cool. Don't take any unnecessary chances against a cagey competitor the caliber of our Intercontinental Champion. Nice neck breaker. Oh, for the title.
And still hanging on.
Couldn't quite slam the door yet.
And a heartbreaking loss for the young upstart, Rocky Maivia.
Here is your winner, and still the Intercontinental Champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
The great Hunter Hearst Helmsley asserting his dominance, retaining his Intercontinental Championship, and proving Rocky Maivia just isn't ready for the big time.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today. Now, whether he's a blue chipper, the people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention in the arena since the very...
Intensity on the face of the champion. Challenger in the corner, looking more determined than I've ever seen. The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance tonight in a match between our refined champion Hunter Hearst Helmsley and the young challenger Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The third-generation up-and-comer would love nothing more than...
Cobra clutch.
The Cobra clutch.
In trouble here.
A couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up. Uses the edge of the knee. And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia. Those that have been privileged enough to see Rocky Johnson in action will appreciate Rocky Maivia because he's a chip off the old block.
Notwithstanding as well, the genes of his grandfather, the incomparable Peter Maivia, Chief Maivia.
Oh boy, they don't come any tougher than Peter Maivia.
He manages to slip out of the way.
If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Rocky has to keep coming at the champion with big attacks until Helmsley collapses under the onslaught.
It's a bold strategy that will take everything the young Maivia's got, but you're right. It could be his best path to his first championship win. Intercontinental Championship at stake right here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're expecting an emotional night for all of us, considering the
Perched up top. You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off.
And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the squared circle.
Oh, ouch.
This is just nasty.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
And there is no other term for that than just cheap. A cheap shot. And he tosses him back in now. Oh, what a clubbing blow. And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters. Over clutch cinched in.
He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael.
He gets sent straight down to the floor. Heading to the outside now. Turns that in his favor. And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia. Those that have been privileged enough to see Rocky Johnson in action. Yes, he had that coming all night. If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Rocky has to keep coming at the champion with big attacks until Helmsley collapses under the onslaught.
It's a bold strategy that will take everything the young Maivia's got, but you're right. It could be his best path to his first championship win. And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the squared circle.
Ouch. Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley, and he said he can beat the snot out of this Maivia kid in less than 10 minutes. In fact, he was showing me on his watch. Did you know he has a timepiece that costs $20,000?
Confident words from Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Not sure how relevant his timepiece is to this match, though, Corey.
It isn't relevant. I just wanted to share an example of how far ahead in the game of life Helmsley is.
Oh, brother.
Oh, man. Maivia dishing it out now.
Maivia keeps bringing the energy, and Helmsley has no answer.
Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal. Power drop kick. And give credit where it's due. Rocky Maivia is leaving nothing in the ring in pursuit of the Intercontinental Championship.
Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
Deeper into this match now, and I think it's Helmsley who's reaching peak frustration.
Can't quite put Rocky Maivia away. A testament to the never-say-die attitude of this young superstar.
And he gets it from his dad. He gets it from his grandfather. Maivia knows nothing less than to give it his all. No, right to the champion into the pin.
What is the ref doing? Don't worry about that now. Get down and count. take a lot more than that to keep this man down.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy. Seems like the champion isn't worried about bending the rules a bit here.
From the top.
Punch to the stomach and stopped in their tracks.
And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's trying to say, hey, young fella, we're going to do things at my pace, not yours.
Rocky, the 6'5", around 200. Watching!
Oh, that's it. What a splash.
Maivia took to the sky and executed that high risk perfectly. I don't think Helmsley had that scouted at all. Chucked right out of the ring. Looks like Rocky is locked in on his opponent.
He can be enjoying the moment too much, giving his opponent a lot of room to recover.
And Helmsley is looking to the crowd for some support.
And he goes crashing to the outside. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? Rocky beats him to the punch.
And Rocky just taunting his opponent now. Talk about force. That'll give you whiplash.
Oh, counters right back on Hunter. Hunter whipped into the corner. Nobody home. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle in a big right hand.
Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenger tonight.
Well, this is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion.
Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover. And Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
Maivia just collapsed.
This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup.
I think Maivia's done. Official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolls through. Shoulders down. Rocky wins the title.
Rocky Maivia has shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
In a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers, the final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss. There wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor to the tribal chief.
He is one of, if not the foundation for our family. The Anoa'i Fatu Maivia wrestling dynasty. I don't think there's anybody more responsible for what's going on now than the High Chief himself.
Uh-oh, somebody call the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
High Chief Peter Maivia taking on George the Animal Steel in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the Animal. Most of their contests have ended in countouts or disqualifications. Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory in this one.
Well, that really depends on if a cage can even contain that. Peter Maivia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows, maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the Animal. Forearm club. Peter Maivia now with the upper hand. And you can see Steel is struggling to weather the storm of the High Chief. Oh, cheap shot right above the eye.
The High Chief just refusing to be intimidated.
The Animal has no idea what to make of Maivia.
Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaii. Nice takedown. Stack them up. Oh, great counter and a cover. You've got something else in mind, I guess. Oh, he flips that around.
Crucial turnaround there because George was falling behind.
But George has to push now while the window's open.
It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that. The top of the cage is so close, yet so far.
Two very opposing styles in every sense of the word, Corey. High Chief Maivia is a much more physically gifted and talented athlete in the ring than Steel. What's it going to take for the Animal to get the upper hand here?
Well, he's got to be even more chaotic than ever inside this cage. Nothing about Steel makes sense to someone as traditional as Maivia. There's never any telling what the Animal's going to do in a match, and he needs to keep it that way. Headlock. Oh, a cheap shot right above the eye.
George the Animal Steel is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the Animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief Peter Maivia. When you consider that Maivia is also an excellent high flyer.
Take it over! Going for the win here!
Gets reversed.
Is it enough?
Oh, look at this. Reverses the leverage. Oh, that gets reversed.
Into the cover!
He kicks out instantly.
Not enough pressure on the pin. Right to the leg.
Peter Maivia is looking unstoppable now.
Yeah, and Maivia has really figured the Animal out here.
Maivia gets stonewalled. When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the Animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steel often has trouble finding a poke
From the top.
Targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
What a way to get out of that one.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
Oh, wow, what a strike to the back. Oh, saw it coming and swept the leg.
Down opponent and a double axe handle smash.
Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steel as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
And Steel is, well, he's an ugly creature. Enough hair on his upper torso to classify as fur. Folds in his bald head. He's like a modern-day Neanderthal.
That's absolute power with the vertical suplex. George the Animal Steel might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost the match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steel's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly, or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, MyRise is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the animal will throw at him, even inside a cage.
Ooh, headbutt from the rear. Boom, slam with authority. What a headbutt.
Vicious.
Oh, man. Nasty kick. Just dominated the animal with that one. Maivia has Steel in his sights, looking to put the animal down.
Are we about to see it?
Breaker, and George is laid out. Cover, cover, cover.
What stamina. It's truly impressive to completely beat the count here.
And it's going to take the third.
Oh, cover, hoping to end this.
And the count doesn't even begin.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. Setting up again.
Backbreaker.
Is it enough? Is it enough for Peter Maivia?
And into the cover. Strong kick out late into the match.
I'm having a hard time believing that one.
That was plan A, and it didn't work. He must be thinking about plan B at this point. Starting up the side of the cage now.
The climb to the top now is going to take every ounce of energy.
And he has started to ascend the cage wall. Long way down from there, but it looks like he has a plan. Ooh! Into the pin. George is trying to seal this one up. He breaks the pin before a 1 count.
He didn't even let the ref start the count.
Eludes the attack.
Working on the leg.
Headlock. Oh, cheap shot right above the eye.
And a disorienting blow to the head there. Headbutt from behind. Jeez, driving headbutt. Honing in on the arm. Boom. George with great awareness.
Headbutt. Maivia overwhelming his opponent here.
Maivia just smothering his opponent with offense. And each step up this cage takes more and more energy to accomplish.
And making it all the way to the top of the cage really has to balance now. Victory could be close at hand, but first he's got to get himself over the top of the cage.
Every second he wastes up there is crucial time lost.
And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory.
She's not like most girls. She's also not like most WWE superstars. Nia Jax, the reigning queen of the ring, is a reckoning, a force of nature that blitzes right through her competition. A cousin of The Rock, Nia Jax arrived in NXT almost 10 years ago.
And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving Titan. Lyra Valkyria fancies herself a Morgan, which is an Irish guy. And it's all come down to this. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top.
Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring. Anything can happen in WWE. It used to be a tagline, but it's the truth. And Lyra Valkyria is living it.
Over the last 12 months, Lyra has already knocked off the likes of Becky Lynch and Io Sky, but she's never faced anyone the size of Jax. This is a first for her career, and she's returning fire.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
Counter, saw it coming. Ouch. Oh, by the hair, whipped across the ring.
That ain't right. Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that.
Each woman here has had a tough road to become a Queen of the Ring finalist. Every matchup in this bracket has been a toss-up.
Valkyria knocked off former women's champion Io Sky earlier this week, but Nia's had an even tougher challenge. Two great former champions in the form of Naomi and Bianca Belair.
Even more impressive than that, she handed Jade Cargill her first WWE loss.
Granted, Corey, that was a disqualification victory for Jax. I'd say there's still some unfinished business between Nia and Jade. Well, if you're Lyra Valkyria, what do you do to pull off a massive upset tonight?
Well, Lyra's a technical wizard, Cole. In fact, from a technique perspective, she may actually have Nia Jax outgunned. And beyond relying on her technique, if I'm Lyra, I'm going to try to frustrate Nia. I don't know how possible that is, but if you frustrate Nia, she may make a crucial mistake.
Treating the cranium like a basketball.
Lyra says she feels alive every time she flies, and that's what Nia has to avoid tonight, keeping Lyra grounded.
The woman thinks she's a bird, Cole. What do you expect?
It's symbolism, Graves.
Oh, watch this. This is nasty. Brutality.
Vicious, aggressive attacks. And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here.
Here's Jax sent flying. Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now?
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Great reversal from Jax. Lyra Valkyria, one of the most technical wrestlers in NXT Women's Division history.
But the game is about so much more than technique. It's about experience and timing, knowing when to tap into certain parts of your psyche. Nia knows this, and we've seen it for years.
The big question is, does Lyra? Some intimidation tactics from Nia Jax.
Knew what Valkyria had coming. Getting the shoulder up before two.
Just kicking out at one takes a lot in a match like this.
Lands a timely reversal. Placing her against the turnbuckle.
Feet tied up. Has to be feeling vulnerable here. Stuck in the tree of woe.
They are doing whatever they please.
In just a matter of minutes, we'll have our second Queen of the Ring. The first, of course, being Zelina Vega.
But you've got to believe that Zelina will want a shot at whichever woman wins this. She beat the woman now known as Piper Niven that night, so you know Queen Zelina can strike down an enemy of any size.
Oh, headbutt.
What a stiff shot.
Yeah, I think that one, yeah, she's bleeding.
She drew first blood. Spinning kick to the gut.
Punching their way out that way.
And a drop kick.
Picture perfect. She is trying to shake the cobwebs, but she can barely stand. Up high.
Oh, went for it all, but gets nothing.
And now placed in the corner.
Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she hasn't won.
But when you have this business in your blood like Nia does, that confidence is genetic.
But ever since the Irresistible Force returned to WWE 8 months ago, her confidence has been on another level.
And she's gaining even more confidence as this match progresses. Jax may just be unstoppable now.
That is the kind of move that leaves our jaws on the floor. Unbelievable. From the middle rope, what a tornado DDT.
And Lyra putting together some offense.
Here's her big opportunity.
Crafty escape off the back.
There's so many moves at Nia's disposal that she can end this match with. For Lyra, not nearly as much.
Yeah, I can't imagine it'll be easy for Valkyria to pick up Nia Jax and drop her with the Nightwing.
Please, let's call the move by its real name. It's a Samoan driver. You think Nia Jax doesn't have the Samoan driver scouted? And a front slam. Valkyria crushed in the corner by Jax.
Squashing Lyra in the corner, and the beginning of the end may be near. And Nia now, with Lyra on her back, going to climb up to the second rope.
This is a scary situation for Lyra. Oh, look at this. Maybe not.
No way. There's no way.
Oh, my.
Oh, no. Good night. Annihilator.
Here is your winner and the new Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax.
What a victory to the brand new Queen of the Ring.
Nia said she would do it, and she backed up her claims.
And now the Chief Content Officer of WWE and Triple H going to come in to congratulate Nia Jax, officially crown her the Queen
ஒரே ஒரு
of the
அப்ஜெக்டிவ்
Ring.
மட்டும் மிஸ் ஆயிடுச்சு. லெஜெண்ட் டிஃபிகல்ட்டில வச்சு ஆடவே ஆப்போனன்ட் டஃப்பா இருக்காங்க.
Absolute
அதோட
dominance
வேகமா வேற இருக்காங்க.
by the new Queen.
பாருங்க ஏதோ ஒன்று லாக்ல இருக்கு. சரி ஓகே நெக்ஸ்ட் மேட்ச் போவோம். ஏன்னா விமென்ஸ் மேட்ச் பெருசாக நான் இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் கொடுக்க மாட்டேன் மோஸ்ட்டாக.
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars
காப்பிரைட் வந்தால் வந்துட்டு போட்டோம்.
do whatever it takes in order to achieve success. Quite often, it's a bunch of BS. But if you're lucky, you may run into someone who is willing.
யாரோட மேட்ச் இது? நோமோஸ்.
Is it legal to not show up?
ஓ ரிக்கிசியும் ஆஸ்டின். எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு நம்ம ரிக்கிசி ஆடுவோம். ரிக்கிசிக்கு வயிற்றில் ஆப்ரேஷன் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க அந்த டைம்லலாம்.
It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi.
ஐயோ அடிக்கிறான்.
Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi tonight.
Byron, unless your man wouldn't have survived, Stone Cold promised that Rikishi's days of walking above ground are over. This is no holds barred. Just sent crashing to the arena floor. He's looking to take things to the outside now. Getting tossed around. And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the shark tank that is WWE.
Oh, are you serious, Corey?
பிளாக் பண்ணிட்டான்.
Rikishi ran over.
ஒரு மூவ் 2 வாட்டிக்கு மேலே போட்டாலே பிளாக் பண்ணிடுறோம்.
That only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you didn't condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's action. I'm just saying I understand it.
Rikishi feeling like he has a job to finish tonight. A career in Stone Cold's to bring to an end. And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
Taking flight.
Evades the attack. Got him where he wants. Oh, God. Rikishi has an opening. Boom, impact. Oh, what a DDT. Wow.
Austin wards the attack off. Back into the ring now. We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there is no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
Clothesline! The Rattlesnake's being picked apart.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
This conflict is beyond disturbing.
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the Rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The Rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. Albany wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth.
Oh, bombardment of strikes.
Scary mindset for the Rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat, thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be. Trust me, when Stone Cold says he has you in his crosshairs, that's no empty threat. Still gonna take a massive effort to keep him down. He averts the offense.
Rikishi feeling the pride of his family with every ounce of damage he delivers to Stone Cold.
Ooh, into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat. And he gets discarded out of the ring. And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you ask me.
Well, those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole. Those labels are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for standing up and making a change in this business.
I have a few labels for Rikishi. Coward, liar, embarrassment. Those fit him well.
And now he gets back into the ring. Looking to get airborne here.
Blast off!
Taking a flight to nowhere.
A gruesome landing. I don't know how you walk away from that.
There's been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks, and this Albany crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi cares about the fans, though? No, not at all. He truly believes he's done something for his family, for his people. His family's respect is the only respect he's desperate for.
ஒரு 2 நிமிஷம் வெளியே நின்று கூட சண்டை போட மாட்டேடா.
Rikishi
நீ வெளியே வாடா. வெளியே வாடா. ஒரே ஒரு லைட் காம்போ மட்டும் வாங்கி போட வாடா. முடிஞ்சுடா. அவ்வளோதாங்க. Austin overtaken is unstable and keep paying because friends really attack to show you are a bad man. unstable கூப்பிட்டு வரணுமா? வாடா இருந்து வரமாட்டானே ரிங்குக்குள்ளே போய் நிற்பானே.
And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
இதுல என்ன நல்ல விஷயம்னா ரிக்கிஷி அன்லாக் ஆவாரு, ஆஸ்டினும் அன்லாக் ஆவாரு. நான் நிறைய வாட்டி அன்லாக் பண்ணேன், வேற வேற ப்ரொஃபைல்ல அன்லாக் பண்ணிட்டேன்.
Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas Rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the Rattlesnake is taking it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him.
For the rock of next things right and over even the think of finishing okay finisher on board submission board முடிச்சுடுங்கன்றாங்க இது கண்ணர் போடுவான் ஐயா ரிங்கு வெளியே கரெக்ட் பண்றாங்க எப்படி ஃபோன் பண்ணல no disqualification also ஐயோ ஆக்சுவலி கோச் மிஸ்டேக் எடுத்துட்டு போயிட்டாப்ல ஏய் இல்ல பட உள்ள ஃபீட் போட்டாங்கடா அட பிளாக் பண்ணி தொலைகாத ஆஸ்டின் அப்புறம் அன்லாக் ஆகாதுடா ஆஸ்டின் புரிஞ்சுக்கடா டேய் கோச்சுடா ஒரு அப்ஜெக்டிவ் ஃபெயில்டா எல்லாத்துக்கும் காரணம் நீ தான் ஆஸ்டின் kick-out பண்றான் அவனுக்கு ரெசிலியன்ஸ் இருக்கு
Austin somehow got the shoulder up. Intestinal fortitude on display from Stone Cold.
And there needs to be a refocus now. That was the moment. They knocked out. Oh, looking for a back body drop. Oh, spot. He's got it down. Here we go. No, kick out at two.
signature என்னது ரிக்கிக்கு
So close. That could have been it.
Residency போயிடுச்சு.
Great timing on that knee to the gut.
இன்னொரு சின்ன போட பார்க்குறேன் இன்னொரு ஒரு அப்ஜெக்டிவ் ஃபீல் ஆச்சு போடா உடம்பு கழுத்துக்கு இன்னொரு ஸ்மாக் போட்டேன்
Expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rear-view mirror. We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Hobbit.